Hello everyone, I am Shrivani, online tutor. I have been teaching maths, physics and chemistry to thousands of students for more than 15 years now. I focus on various curriculum. Currently the CBSE has announced MCQ pattern for the board students. Yes, this is a new format. But children, all of you can score good. The only thing you need to do is make sure your concepts are strong. And secondly, with subjects like maths and science, you need to have a smart approach in handling the different models of questions. So in my channel, I will be focusing on the objective part with the boards as well as the entrance. Let's get started. Hello everyone. As all of us know, we have the objective pattern for the boards this year. In this, there are three models of questions. We have the standalone MCQs, assertion reasoning MCQs. We also have the case study based MCQs. Among these three, children find it more challenging with the assertion reasoning type. That's because they get confused with the four options given there. So let's practice few questions on this. Let's do the assertion reasoning questions of class 12 relations and functions chapter. The question says, let W denote the words in English dictionary. Define the relation R by R equals a set of ordered pairs x comma y belongs to the set W cross W. The words x and y have at least one letter in common. Then the relation is assertion statement, it is reflexive. Reason statement, the relation is symmetric. The options, option A, both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation for assertion. Option B, both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. Option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Option D, assertion is false, reason is true. So these are the options we have. Now, for assertion statement, it says R is reflexive. So we need to check that. For a relation to be reflexive, we have the set of ordered pairs x comma x belongs to the relation. For all, x belongs to the set. What is the set? Set W here. W is the words in English dictionary, the words in English dictionary. So let it be, it is the same words x comma x. So if it's a cat, again it's a cat. Cat comma x, cat belongs to the relation. Here the relation is at least one letter in common. So we have x comma x where all the letters of the words are in common. So x and x belongs to the words in English dictionary as well. So the relation is definitely reflexive. The reason statement. Relation is symmetry. For a relation to be symmetry, we have x comma y belongs to R, where y comma x also belongs to R. For all, x comma y belongs to the set W, belongs to the set W, which is the set of words in English dictionary. And the relation is they have at least one letter in common. So let's take x is equal to, let the word x be cat. Let the word y be fit, at least one letter in common, which is T. T is common here. So we know that x comma y, which is cat comma fit, does belong to the relation R, and also y comma x is also belonging to the relation R. Fit comma cat also belongs to the relation R. What is the relation? The relation is words should have at least one letter in common. So we have in cat and fit, we have the letter T in common in between both the words. So the relation is symmetric. Both relation is symmetric, relation is reflexive. Both are true statements. But the reason doesn't explain the assertion. Assertion is talking about reflexive relation. Reason is talking about symmetric relation. So option B, assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation for assertion statement. Next question. Let R be the relation in the set of integers, the relation in the set of integers Z. So we have integer set now, given by R equals set of ordered pairs A comma B such that 2 divides A minus B. What is the integer set? Integer set is positive numbers, negative numbers, including 0. So now, assertion statement is R is reflexive relation. Reason statement is R is said to be reflexive if X R X. X R X is the set of ordered pairs x comma x belongs to the relation. For all, x belongs to Z. For all, x belongs to the set. Here the set is integer set, which is Z. Now, assertion statement is R is reflexive relation. For a relation to be reflexive, we have a comma a belongs to the relation where for all a belongs to the set. Here it is integer set. So a comma a, 2 divides a minus b is the relation. So what is a minus a? A minus b is here a minus a, which is 0. So definitely 2 divides a minus a. 2 divides a minus a. Hence it is a reflexive. 2 divides a minus a. Hence it is a reflexive relation. Now reason. The reason statement is a relation is said to be reflexive if XRX, a set of ordered pairs x comma x, belongs to R for all x belongs to. That's correct. That's a definition for reflexive relation. So assertion is correct, reason is also correct, and reason is giving the explanation for assertion, which means option A. The next question. A relation R is defined on the set of all real numbers R, and the relation is mod of a minus a is less than 0 for a comma b belongs to R. What is our set of all real numbers? Assertion statement is relation is reflexive. Reason statement is a relation is reflexive if XRX for all x belongs to R. So we have all the usual 4 options now. So we'll check one by one. Relation is reflexive. Okay, so what is for a relation to be reflexive, we have a comma a belongs to the relation where a belongs to the set, real number set. Here the relation is mod of a minus a is less than 0. Mod of a minus a is equal to 0. A minus a is 0. You can't tell it is less than 0. That's a wrong statement. So the relation is not reflexive, which means assertion is false. Assertion is false. Reason statement. A relation is said to be reflexive if XRX is set of ordered pairs x comma x belongs to the relation for all x belongs to the, here the set is real number set, which is R. So reason is correct, but reason is a true statement. Assertion is a false statement. So it is going to be option D. Option D is the correct answer. The next question here. A equals, we have set A and we also have set B. Set A is got the elements 1, 2, 3. Set B is got the elements 4, 5, 6, 7. So the function is given as 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. So 1 is mapped on to 4, 2 is mapped on to 5, 3 is mapped on to 6. So this is the function from set A to set B. Assertion statement is f of x is 1 to 1. Reason statement is f of x is onto function. So let's check one by one. Assertion statement. So when we look at the images, of 1, it is 4. Image of the element 2, it is 5. Image of the element 3, it is 6. So all the elements of set A are mapped on to distinct elements of set B. They all have distinct images, which means that it is definitely a one-to-one session, one-to-one function. It is definitely a one-to-one function. So assertion statement is correct. Now moving on to the relation statement. We have to check whether it is an onto function. Onto function, what is the condition? The range should be equal to the codomain. So what is the codomain? Codomain is the set B. 4, 5, 6, 7 is the codomain. What is the range? Range is all the mapped elements 4, 5, 6. So range is not equal to the codomain. Range is not equal to the codomain, which is set B. So it is not an onto function. So reason is false. Assertion is true. Reason is a false statement. So which option will it match? Assertion is true and reason is false is option C. Option C is the correct answer. So the next question. The question says set A. The set A is given. It has got the elements of 1, 3, 5. Assertion statement. The number of reflexive relations on set A is 2, 9. And reason statement. An equivalence relation is a binary relation that is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So equivalence relation only when it satisfies the condition of reflexive, symmetry and transitive, only then it is called as equivalence. So reason is definitely a true statement. So that's a definition for equivalence relation. So it is true. Assertion statement. Assertion statement, reflexive, number of reflexive relations. To calculate the number of reflexive relations on a set with n number of elements. On a set with n number of elements, formula we have, which is 2 power n square minus n. What is n here? N is 3. Number of elements is 3. 1, 3, 5, which is 3 elements. So when you use the formula 2 power 3 square minus 3. So which is going to be 2 power 9 minus 3, which is 2 power 6. So the answer is 2 power 6. Number of reflexive relations. Reflexive relation is not 2 power 9. It is 2 power 6, which means assertion statement is wrong. Assertion statement is false and reason statement is true. So it is option D. Option D. The next one. Consider the function R to R such as f of x equals x divided by x square plus 1. The assertion statement is f of x is not 1 to 1. Reason statement is f of x is not onto. So let's check one by one. So let x1 be equal to 4, x2 be equal to 1 by 4. What is f of x1? This is the what I'm checking for one-to-one function, which is the assertion statement. So when I substitute in f of x, I get 4 divided by 4 square plus 1. So f of x1 is will be 4 divided by 17. What is my f of x2? When I substitute 1 by 4 in place of x, I will be getting 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4 square plus 1. Here after taking LCM, f of x2 is also going to be 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 16 plus 1. After taking LCM in the denominator, again we get 4 by 17. So which means f of x1 equals f of x2. But x1 is not equal to x2. So which means distinct elements are not mapped. So the function is definitely not 1 to 1. Assertion statement is true. The function is not 1 to 1. Let's check for onto function. Let f of x be equal to y, which belongs to the set of real numbers here, R. So now y equals x divided by x square plus 1. So y x square plus y minus x equals 0. So we get a quadratic equation in x square. So y x square term we have, x term we have and a constant we have. So we get a quadratic equation now. So my a is y, b is minus 1, c is y. So we can get the value of x by using the quadratic formula. So x will be equal to minus b, here b is minus 1. So it's going to be minus of minus 1, which is plus 1, plus or minus b square is 1 minus 4ac, that is 4 into y, which is 4y square, divided by 2a, which is 2y. So I have this, when I look into this, I know that it is a set of real numbers. So when it is a set of real numbers, I definitely know that there should not be any negative numbers inside the square root. If there is negative number in the square root, then it will be imaginary. Then the roots will become imaginary. So this 1 minus 4y square should definitely be greater than 0. Okay, so 1 minus 4y square should be greater than 0. So 1 minus 4y square should be greater than 0. So which means y, 1 is greater than 4y square, which means y will take the values of minus half and plus half. Y will take the values of minus half and plus half. So my range is only f of x, which is y. So range is going to be equal to minus half comma plus half. Okay, within this range. But what is the codomain given in the question? Codomain is, domain is a real number set, codomain is also a real number set. It is R to R. Domain and codomain both are real number set. So which means it's clear that range is not equal to codomain. If range is not equal to codomain, it is again not onto. The function is not onto. Function is not onto. Here the function is not one-to-one. Not one-to-one. So both assertion is true, reason is also true. Assertion is true, reason is also true. But assertion is about one-to-one function, reason is about onto function. So reason doesn't explain assertion statement. So it is option B. Option B. Assertion is true, reason is true, and reason is not giving explanation for the assertion statement. Yes, children, that's all for today. If you like my channel, you could watch more videos.